We're over here at our super secret test spot. The river used to run along in here. Now the beavers have since dammed it up and the river has changed its course. But this is the sharpest corner in the spot. And from my test spot to high water mark is 30 feet, which is the riparian zone, which I'm not allowed to disturb the vegetation in the riparian zone. So I've already made sure of that. So I've dug a test hole. This whole area is just river gravel, which is perfect. Like as you can see, it's right on the surface. The moss is sitting right on river gravel. As I'm walking here, I'm tripping over big rocks. So I just dug a random spot. I noticed the riverbank, it pushes up a little bit there, so I'm hoping some of the gold will be pushed against it. And we'll go from there. I'm going to pan it right in that swampy water. I have gloves, which are nice gloves to protect from leeches and all those wonderful, wonderful creatures. So I'm going to test pan this bucket. I did a test pan just down there. It was about 20 colors per pan. Over here I'm going to try out. So that pan didn't have a single flake. So I'm going to dig a little deeper. If there's still nothing, I'm going to move on to the next hole. Because there's gold up further. So maybe it just all dropped out over there. So I'll go over there next. Or over to the right, or over to the left. It's hard to say. I got all day, so I'm going to enjoy my time while I have it. So I've dug a little deeper, and I hit water, which makes sense. I'm only about a foot or two above the water line, and sand. So obviously this is not where all the heavies have been settling. But I'll do a quick test pan of it anyways, you never know. Gold is mysterious sometimes. So, if the gold's not settling there, maybe it's settling right here. Or maybe it's settling here. Or here. So I'll do some more test holes. After I test this and find out there's nothing, I'll fill it in. Bob's your uncle. There you go. We'll be back if tell you the results of the pan. So I'm not surprised the spot didn't have anything. Sand was nada, which makes sense, but you never know. Try it anyways. I'm out here anyways. So filled her in. Pretty much looks like I wasn't here. Put that moss over top of it. It's pretty much reclaimed. And now my new spot, test digging, is on top of the middle of a mound. And I'm going to see if it has anything. Grab my shovel before I lose it. Now done it. All right, here. So I noticed the earth comes up to a crest here, and I'm wondering if this is going to be all heavy stuff. So I've cleared myself about a 2 foot by 2 foot square, and I'm going to dig down and see what it's inside. I will see you then. Okay, I've scraped off the overburden, which is moss, and I've just loosened up this material, and it's good quartz, lots of big boulders, lots of sand, bigger sized rocks. So we'll pan her out, we'll dig a little bit, pan it out, see what happens, and go from there. But it's looking promising. So I will dig some out and do a quick test pan. Okay, so right on the surface here is nothing. So time to go deeper. Only way to find out is keep digging. Actually saw some flakes of gold in that pan, so I'm going to dig a little deeper, see what I find. I might make this hole a little bit bigger. The problem is I'm running into some roots, and I didn't bring an axe with me. I know, that was stupid. So we'll see. And I'll dig another foot down. Who knows, there might be more gold over there, because that's the way the water was running. So maybe it's over by those trees. So I'll dig a little more and see what I get. Absolutely nothing. So time to move on to the next test hole. This is why it's called prospecting. You just keep doing test holes until you find a good spot. So there is gold in the area. The gold I know is I can't really access it because it's not in the right zone. It's not in the within the riparian zone. So I can't mine it, but I know there is gold in the area. There, filled in my test hole, put the moss back on it. Hopefully it'll regrow, and a couple of years you won't even notice I was here. That's the whole point of prospecting, is after you're done, leave it like you found it. As best to your ability, obviously. Time to go into the next spot. I'm going to the next spot. Looks like it's looks like where the gravel bar started. See, this is all riverbed, all old ancient riverbed by the looks of this rock. Like, we're in there. Big one I kicked over here. So my idea, you can hear here's another one. Big boulders. Is when the river came through. It came through obviously over here, and then it looks like part of it diverted over here, and then right here is the start of that gravel bar. So I'm going to dig out right where this beaver was chewing at some point in time. Either here or over there. So we'll give her a shot. We'll see what's down there. It's nice to see big boulders like this. It means that the river used to run through here at some point. How many thousand or 100 years ago? I'd say fairly recent. It looks of these newer growth trees. It's not very big. Like, there's a couple big ones, but it's mostly little skinny ones. So fairly recently the water changed. So I'll start digging. So I started digging right here, and it's nothing but silt. So I said, you know what? Let's just dig where the big boulders are sitting out of it. So I'm doing that, and bigger gravels. Like, again, there's lots of quartz, but I've been finding lots of quartz, but not finding a lot of gold. So it's hard to say. Big boulders like this. I pulled this big guy out, and apparently the brown means it's mineralized. So we'll see. I'll grab my bucket. I'll do a scoop of this. Who knows? This whole channel might just be full of gold. Who knows? Only one way to find out. Okay, the last bucket had about 10 colors in it, which is it's kind of terrible actually, but it's still better than nothing. And as I was digging out this hole here, I found this large piece of granite and this other rock. So it means there's big, heavy, like this is some heavy rocks in there. So we'll see if the gold gets better as it goes down. Who knows, it might get better as it goes that way too. Like if I expand this hole this way or that way, at least I know it's here. So try to pan this out, and if it's pretty decent, I might claim this area, because I haven't claimed this area. No one's claimed this area. Sorry, no one's claimed this area yet because nobody can find gold on it. But they're also looking in the wrong spot. Everyone's been looking on the other side of the river there, where it's a big washout, where it's just gravel everywhere. And you can see people do test pans and there's nothing there. I went across the river here, and you can tell this is an ancient riverbed. There's another one on that side, and this is a big, like, who knows? Maybe it's all pushed up over here. Try this spot next. Like, I can feel rocks underneath my feet. So who knows? Maybe there's gold over here. Only one way to find out is keep digging and panning. And I'll see you after that. That's interesting. Nothing, the deeper you go down. So obviously it's on the surface, and I just gotta move left or right. I'm gonna start digging left and then, or right, in a line and see if it peaks up, if there's a pay streak somewhere. But I'm gonna do that first, because apparently the deeper you go, the less gold there is. So that means I'm gonna dig right here. Who knows? Maybe it came down as a streak. It's hard to say. Well, we'll chase the bigger rocks. If the bigger rocks are over here, that means the gold's here. If the bigger rocks are over there, it means the gold is there. Well, one way to find out. Start digging. So that hole ended up being a bust, so I called it quits after that and went home. So this is the end of the video. This footage here is just me taking my ranger out exploring some mountainside near my claim. So if you enjoyed this video, sorry I haven't been able to have more content coming out. I've been busy with work all summer, working in 10 and 4 and only having really 2 days at home because you have 2 days travel. So finally I've started school again, right late fall, like early fall. So hopefully I have a couple more chances to get out. I have another video of me doing some more prospecting because I'm doing that. I'm editing this video while that video has been already made. It's confusing. But anyways, thanks for watching. There's to be more content coming down the pipe. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.